Hey, family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on in Banished, baby. All right. Thanksgiving 2024 challenge. Let's resume. Here we go. Well, that's probably the extent of our little town right here. Um, we started off in this area here with a cart, and this is our starting cart right here. And I went for the typical little mini buildings. We got the mini workshop here. Of course, we got the statue of our founding mother right here. And I think before we even dropped the node in over here, we went ahead and we put some traveling carts down here to get us a little bit of food, a little bit of clothes, a little bit of tools. Yeah, we cheated. Okay, let's call it as it is. We had some difficulty with the scaling of these smaller log cabins, but we finally figured out that they fit nicely into a little 6x6 square. Now, that is a large footprint for a small cabin, but on the plus side, they do hold 5 people. And there's just enough room in between to put 2 cabins right next to each other. And so that's what we're going to do with that space. We also went ahead and we dropped 2 farm plots down. And the first farm plot, let's see if we can zoom in on this one. Yeah, you see them right there. I mean, Thanksgiving, we got to have turkeys. So this one here is giving us turkeys. It's given us pumpkins. It looks like it's given us corn and something else. This one looks like it's given us, that almost looks like corn. Actually, you know what? Let's just look at these plots and see what they're giving us. So here we go. They're right over here. They're right here. And I think these are the 2 7x6s. So the first one, Happy Thanksgiving. Pumpkin, Brussels sprouts, apples, and turkey. And then the second one is given us honey, corn, beans, and berries. So we actually got two, I'm sorry, yeah, 2 of the 3 sisters that we would have in a native build. And the only thing missing is the squash. But you know what? Maybe it's not missing. It's just we haven't gotten to it yet. Now, I do see a slight conundrum here. Our Thanksgiving in the park probably should have gone somewhere in this little village. But what I'm thinking about doing is maybe dropping it right here because it does work as a market. So it's going to have this huge area effect. Actually, let's take a look at it. Do 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 jinxies. Let's come over here. Let's come over here. And here's the Thanksgiving. Oh, it's not really a large area effect. As a matter of fact, that's not even catching the house on top. I wonder if we can drop in more than one of these. Ooh, that is, unless we stick it right in. Ooh, come on. Nuts on a biscuit. Yeah, you know what? How about right here? Is that going to get us anything? Oh man, it's just going to miss that house in the corner. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe we did not plan this out all that well. Okay, I'm not going to sweat it. It is what it is. So, um, I'll probably put it down here and then we'll probably build some housing, maybe fill this area with some kind of housing area because we got everything we need for survival up here already. Let's get them running. Here we go. So anyway, they're off and running. I did not. I think they are. Yeah, they are. Ooh, I don't want to go 10 speed. So anyway, let's I think what we said we were going to do in this episode was maybe start focusing on the native areas. And I decided I was going to go over here for the native area. So what I'm going to go ahead first of all do is grab a road, and we're going to go from this bridge all the way to the creek, and I'm going to come back about 4. 4 should be good. Maybe 5. Boom. There we go. Let them build that. And then we're going to start filling some native stuff in over here. Now, I'm looking at this arch, and every time I see a little archway like this or crescent, I'm thinking that's got to be for a node. So the first thing I'm going to do now is go into the native set, and we're going to pull that gatherer. Now, they don't have a forester, but what they do have is a hunter and a gatherer. And we can always drop. I just want to get a footprint size here for these things. Here we go. So you are 4, a 3x4, or a 4x3. We'll call it 4x3. The hunter is larger. Okay, good. So with that in mind, what we're going to do then is I'm going to take, what are you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can work with that. So when I see 5, I'm thinking we're going to drop in a gatherer across from it. We're going to drop in a forester across from it. And then that's going to leave us 1 pixel. And we may drop a little healer into that area. Or a little wood chopper. I don't know. But anyway. So hunter on one side, gatherer and forester on the other. Let's start with the gatherer and see where along this crescent this thing fits in best. So, gosh, I wish this thing wouldn't have been so tall. But anyway, here we go. Oh my God! Oh, that is my mountain or hill that we got in our area. So where's our road? Road's right there? No. Yeah. Okay. Now, doesn't fit perfect. And it looks like we're avoiding that hill altogether. So actually right there, what's, okay, we're not avoiding the hill altogether. The question is, do we keep the hill? I almost want to keep it just for aesthetics. You know what though? I'm thinking, then again, no. No. It's really, it's messing up our mojo. Doggone it, doggone it, doggone it. Okay, let's get rid of that hill thing. So we're gonna take the friendly flattener. And we're just gonna come in here and take out this whole area right here. Maybe right there. Okay. And let's go ahead and put in a bigger stockpile right over here because we're going to need a bigger one. And let's see, stockpile, stockpile, stockpile. We'll drop you in right here. Boom, that should be good. Okay, and I'm just going to let them clear that at their leisure. Once they get this cleared out, then we're going to go in and then we can go in there, put in the whole hunter-gatherer sequence thing. I'm almost wondering if maybe instead of putting it in off the road here, if we should come up a little higher to maybe maximize this arch right here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get there. And then for the native village, we're going to go right here in this area. And I do want to get this put in first. So in the meantime, let's let them do their thing there. We'll come back over here. And looks like we can continue with some more roadage down here also. And I'm just going to bring you all the way over. Just out of curiosity, where do you land over here? Okay, that will not make contact. So I'm just going to bring you as far as you can go. And we may as well come down the backside here like this. Okay, that squares that off. Okay. I don't know what we're going to put in over here. How are we doing with our stuff? We got tools, we got clothes. These numbers are looking pretty solid. I'm kind of happy with that. Hey, there we go. Stream Elements kind of messed me up on my Fallout Shelter run. Can we get a second trader right here? I'm almost wondering if that's the right place to put a trade. I know we were looking at like reeds. I'm flipping. I'm sorry. I know we were looking at reeds or something to put in right here, but yeah, I don't even think a second trader is going to fit in there. Are you small? You're tiny. Tiny trader. Okay, let's go to here. Let's go to traders. Let's find the tiny one. Small port. What do you look like? Ah! Oh my God! That's almost cute, but holy nuts! It's got a huge footprint. Okay, where's my tiny? Where's my tiny? There she is. Okay, let's do the flippy thing. Will you go right here? One more. Oh my God, it fits. Oh my L. Yep, we just did that. I'm almost gonna say this might be two little shore houses right here. Or we can do a wharfing ship, maybe a couple. Nah, it would only fit one if we did the wharfing ship. Then it would almost look like Carnival Cruise Lines for this area right here, but because the ship just wouldn't blend in with the small village that we have. You know what though? We do need the Mayflower. That might be a landing point right there. Oh my God, I'm almost liking that right there. What if we did that for our landing point? Let's look at both areas just for fun. Nope, this way. Yeah, the birds like that idea too. Okay, birds. Crazy birds. Okay, what am I doing? I am looking up ship and wharf and ship. This one. And if we put you right here, yeah, can we get two of them in? No. There's no way in halibut we're going to get two of them in. Nope. Ain't going to happen. But how cute would this be right here in this little port? Oh my gosh. And we would use the small one, of course. That's the Mayflower right there. That is almost awesome. The only question is how far do we want to come down? So right there, that would be centered. Right. I'm looking at the red line, And I'm trying to get that one little opening piece in the center. That's too far over. That's almost centered. Yeah, I think that's it right there. Yeah, we just did that. We just did that. And we, of course, we don't have whole components. So we're going to have to wait. Here comes a, what are the chances that you're bringing whole components? How cool would that be? That would be really cool. What's our labor count look like? 2 laborers, no builders, huh? Well, why don't we snap one person into builder mode? What you bringing? Shrimp? No, we're going to get our own shrimp once we get the shipping wharf built. So bring me whole components. Dismiss. Okay, what are the chances they got this cleared? Not yet. You can still vaguely see the hill in here, and somebody needs to come over and collect all this stuff and take it to the stockpile. But it's gonna be cool when it's done. And of course, like I said, I don't even know if we're gonna build off of the road or not. I think we will. The main street going in. It just seems to make the most sense to do that. And yeah, they're filling up the stockpile. Okay, I'm gonna flip again to get us back to perspective. Flip, 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 flip. And now let's also consider what we're going to do on this side over here. Oh my gosh, we can get into the mountain for some mining. Now, the funny thing is we don't have to mine because we actually got mining in one of our carts. But this is a nice straight face right here that we can go into. So the first thing I'm probably going to do is take our road and bring it across to maybe there-ish. Let's go to there-ish. Boom. So we could at least see the access that's going to the mountain. And let's start with a few mines over here. Well, a couple. I don't want to go mine crazy with it. Here, I'm going to go with the trusty little old mines because for some reason these just work. 1, 2, and I think that might be it right there. Holy crumbs, we can get a lot of these in. I'm almost thinking about skipping for aesthetics. Let's go side by side first just to see how many we can get in. 1, 1, 2. Should have come down from the top. 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1. Oh, that's it right there. You know what? And that's not even a lot. Now, the problem is if I would have come out one more. Let's see about coming out one more and see what that does for us. So right there's the road. I'm going to come out one more and try building the road along here. Now, I don't want them to build the road, so I'm going to pause. But I'm just using that as a reference point. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do the remove structure. Take those mines out. And let's go ahead and, God, my chat over there keeps flicking on me. What am I looking for? The mines. The mines. The mines. Okay, here we go. Well, I went on a rant in oh my god, that almost looks like where we dropped them before. Let's find out. No. Okay, now there's that extra little piece in there. Right there. So that ain't going to work. Okay, maybe I need to go one higher. Okay, there's the double. So one, no, one. No, that ain't going to work either. Okay, you know what? I think where they're at right now, and of course, I cleared them like a boob. Okay, we had the best layout before. So let's go ahead and do that again. Right. Oh, wait, it's still there. No, it's not. Okay, let's do this. Oh, man. Itchy, 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 itchy. Let's clear it out and start over. Do, 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 do. Blump. Okay, and El Mino. Do, 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 do. Here we go. And we're looking for the 2. Or was it a 3? No, that's not it. Oh, you know what? Maybe we were on the road. No, we weren't. Oh man, now I don't know where I was. Right there, I think that, because I think we started on a 2. So one, one. No, that can't be it. Shoot. But you know what we can already do? We can already put the second one in. No. What the heck is going on, friends? Am I having a moment? Clear that. I'm going to take that road out also and pretend like we never put it in. Boom. There we go. Now, let's start from scratch. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Okay, there was 2. Oh, wow. Okay, right there. 1. Really? No, can't do that. Okay, there. Wow. How are we able to get so many mines in there before? Okay, there's a 2 right there. 1, 2, 3, 1. I think that's it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then red. No. 2, 3, and then red. No. Oh my God. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. We should probably skip because that's a lot of mines. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Is that it? That's it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nope. And that's it. I don't know. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Nope. That's it. Well, it is what it is. And now we don't want them to build them all. So let's put some pauses in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, are they not lined up? Did we just turn into boobs here? Please, please, please. Ah, nuts on a biscuit. How did that happen? Ah, well, Let's take out the bottom 3 and try to realign them. I don't believe that. Okay, didn't work that well. So, but we do know we're keeping these. So here's our road going down to here. Poof. So we'll build off of that. I can't even see that. That's nuts. Okay, there's the road. Okay, remove, remove. Come on up here, and we're going to take out the bottom 3. And now let's try this one last time. And you know what? If for some reason it doesn't work this time, I think we're going to go ahead and just maybe keep them staggered like they are. So there's the road. There. Okay, hit, skip. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we just missed it. Ugh. That's okay. I'm not going to sweat that. But it lined up. I think it lined up. I hope it did. Unless I had another old man moment here. Ah, there we go. That looks much nicer. Okay. Good. Uh-oh. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and put pause on all these. We got some mines in now. And then we can get back to letting them clear the area. Road, we're going to go ahead and cancel the vertical road. Boom. There we go. Let them build. And then we're going to take this road out to the, until we hit the mine. Right there. Perfect. Awesome. So, numbers are still solid. We're losing people because of old age. Now I am going to pull my builder into the labor field because we need laborers. Is it time to drop in a second thing that attracts nomads? I don't know. Stone is at 52. I think we're going to go ahead and start throwing some stuff into this for inventory. So first thing we got to do is find out what we have an abundance of. So let's go to our town arrival. And we're going to go to inventory by quantity. We have a lot of apple, firewood. Man, these are things. Oh, look at this turkey meat, 325. We still got fodder and we still have flowers, which I know we're not going to use. Is there anything else here we're not going to use? Can't think of it. Okay, no more pelts. Do we have fur? We do have fur. Let's go ahead and switch our tailor over to fur. Did I miss it? There it is. Cha-ching. Oh my God, this is so awesome. I wonder if they're bringing food from this area over here. God, man, we want to get rid of this so we can start our little Indian village, if that is proper or not. Well, you know what? I did this in Fallout Shelter, and I'm debating if we need to do it here. Do we have yeah, we do have enough houses for everybody. I went on a rant in Fallout Shelter because I finally got my 3D printer printing. 1 day and 4 hours of troubleshooting, and I only figured out half of my printing issues. Now, my rant was I cannot get this thing to hook up via Wi-Fi. And I don't want to bore you with statistics or anything, but most home routers are on a 5 gigahertz bandwidth, when the Bamboo Labs A1 Mini printer runs on a 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. What all that meant, I had no idea before I started all this. But I realized I had to either split my router, or I had to find out a way to get the different bandwidths talking to each other. Splitting it seemed like the easiest, so I created a new channel, called it Bamboo, set it to 2.4. It never recognized it. Then I know I'm not doing anything right now, and this is not good because we want to keep moving. What do we want to put along here? I'm almost thinking like a bakery area because we are getting grains and stuff in. So I think the first thing we might want to put in, why don't we put a Thanksgiving in the park over here across from a market? Now the question is, does the Thanksgiving in the park work as a market? I don't know, but you know what? Let's find out. So there's that. There's that. Because I mean, after all, we got to get Thanksgiving in. I'm thinking if we can put you right there, or we put you right there. And that actually encompasses more of our little village, gives them more to celebrate. So let's do that. Let's do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. Put you right there. So cha-ching. Because I think the small market, oh, wow, you're 5 wide. Because the market was only 4 wide. And where does this arch go? Well, that might make sense. That might work. Thanksgiving. Yeah, it clips it a little, but not a lot. Not really enough to sweat. Yeah, I'm going to put it right here because we need to get this thing in. I need some happiness going on in this town. So we're going to let them build that. Oh my God. Did we lose it? Don't lose a teacher. Don't lose a teacher. Come on, nomads. Oh my God. It's late spring and we didn't get nomads. Oh, nuts on a biscuit. Come on, nomads. Doggone it. Doggone it. Okay, we got a laborer. Whew. Good, 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 good. Our town is not growing very quickly. And I'm almost wondering if it's because we paused too long. Come on, guys, get this clear. Of course, I'm being very anal right now about them collecting all the resources. We could simply just level it with the angry flattener, but I want the resources. That's how stingy I am. Is there something we can start right here? I don't think so. Because I do want to see what our build space is over here. We got the trader going on here. We may want to start with, remember the last time we did the native set? We built like all these little communities with the teepees in them. And I'm almost, or another thing we can do instead of doing teepees is go to the older native set. And then that's going to give us long houses and I think wigwams. That's this one. We got a wigwam house, which is actually it's a domed round native structure. Okay, family of, okay, so it's like large house. Native hut, okay, large house. A long house for storage. Now, here's the only thing I don't like. It only holds 4,000. That's garbage. I mean, That that is poor for storage. Now, if we went to the newer native set, and what do you got here? A Chief's Hut, storage, 18,000. Now we're talking much better. So we're definitely going to utilize this. It does have a road going through the center. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with this out here in the node, is put this right in the middle of the road to kind of split it. And just like we did out in the in our original node, we may, are we level? Does that look level? I think I think we might be level. Let's clear it. Perfect. I hope. Famous last words. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this node built up over here. So we're going to come here. We're going to come into the native set. Oh man, I know I went on a rant for that 3D printer again here. One day, 4 hours later, I finally get the thing halfway functional. And what I mean by halfway is I never figured out Wi-Fi. Um, the setup wizard in the setup wizard in Bamboo Labs for the printer says that it can if we jump over one, we're going to be there. No. How about if we jump over one more? You know what? That's almost good. I think I almost like that. Let's see if it sticks. It did stick. Okay, I like that. We're going to keep you right there. Right there. So there's the gatherer. Mini Forester, you can go away. Let's put this gatherer right up here. Okay, and then we're also going to drop in a hunter, and we're going to drop in, was it an herbalist? Why don't we hold off on the herbalist for now? The hunter is going to go across the street from the gatherer. And notice that this ring of influence is much larger. Not that it really matters, but where is that building? There it is. So that's lined up with the front. Or we could line up to the back. Front, back, front, back. I think I'm going to line it up there. And then we'll put whatever building is left over next to that. So bring this down to there. Boom. Okay, and you are going to get paused, and you are going to get... Wow, what happened here? They've already brought materials in? That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let's figure out what else we're going to do here. Okay, were we going to do the herbalist in there? I don't think any of these are single pixel. As a matter of fact, I know they're not. Needlework. Okay, so this is our tailor and our blacksmith. Gatherer, hunting grounds. Let's get the single pixel herbalist over here. Do you have a healer? Spiritual happiness. That's got to be the church. Are we running? Yeah, we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Let them build stuff. That's why we had these stuff there. Okay. Oh, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, this is perfect. We're getting laborers coming in. Alrighty. Let's storage. That's gonna go right here in the road. I just want to see if there's a healer here. Or somebody that makes some herbs. Spiritual happiness. That's the school. Burial ground. Medicine man. Okay. So is that the hospital or That might be the hospital. How big are you? Huh. Interesting. I think we're going to put you right on the border here so that if you're getting medicine, you can get it out of this area. Why don't we put a single digit forester in this area? That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Do 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 do. Single digit. No, 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 no. I'm looking for something small. Small. No, give me something small. There we go. That's small. Do 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 do. So you're gonna go right there. Let's see if we can get a front or a back on. Oh yeah, it does have a front and back. Okay, do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. And come on down here. Oh my God, they're building this thing already? And I think we're going to go right off the road with you. So you're going to go right there. Perfect. Right there. And now we got us a forester. Awesome. You know what? Maybe we should just let them build this stuff out. Let's go ahead and grab that storage unit and put the storage unit in over here. Native, 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 native. And then we're going to sweat lot. No, storage was here. Boom. We'll go ahead and go cha-ching. I don't know if the arrows really matter or not. There's that. Let's go ahead and skip one right there. Poof. And where is the forester boundary? I'm assuming the forester is the outside one here. So let's go ahead and take stockpiles and run those to the outside. So we're going to come off of our storage barn. We're going to skip one and we're going to run it to the outside right there. 17. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. Anyway, let's go back to this whole printer thing. So anyway, we there was no way we're getting Wi-Fi hooked up. The setup wizard, it used to have 4 steps in it. Now there's only 3. Identify your printer, identify your filament, one other thing, and then the 4th thing in there was network, where it actually communicates back and forth. And for those of you that know how Setup Wizard works, you just keep pushing next, 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 next. And when you're all done, everything works and talks. Plug and play. Not so with the printer. So what happened was there was no way to get it to work. Now the solution apparently is to get an access code. I'm just going to let them build these. We can close these out already. Was to get an access code. And you need to bind it. This is their terminology. Bind with access code. And I probably watched 20, 25 different videos on how to do this. One of them actually showed how to get the access code. The only problem is I don't know if my printer is is a newer one, that it doesn't have that feature anymore. And there was even something that some people wrote in and said that, oh, your printer's from China, so it only works in China. And, for some reason, I think that's just a troll. And I'm not wanting to believe that, since the company that I ordered this from is based here in the United States. So I dismissed that rather quickly. And so Next option was to try to get it via micro SD card. Now, it came with the card, but it didn't come with the reader. So off to Target I go to buy a reader, and that put me back another $30. Oh my God, we need housing. 10, we need 5 houses, which means we're going to drop one more somewhere. And I think we're going to start filling in our little areas up here. And see, I don't have Marlene on here right now to tell me what to do. So that I'm going to blame it on that. I don't want to start populating this area here. So why don't we get this area going? And that house is actually going to be awesome because that's going to allow us to start procreating some more. So where did we find these houses? In the maritime. In the maritime housing, maritime, log cabins. Okay. Now, we did see flip. We're gonna do flippy thing. Flip. Right there. Okay, yeah, they do fit. Now, are they the right color? I think that's the lighter colored one. There's the darker one with the chimney in the back. Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, you know what? Those would be two nice outside buildings. Oh my gosh, now that I look at it, chimney on the outside, and then two chimneys directly in the back. Or we do this, and then right next to it, we put the chimney on the right hand. We're going to do that. This is, once again, this is my attempt at being fancy. So you're so fancy, you don't even know. Right there and right there. So cha-ching, cha-ching. We can put one of these on pause. Actually, I'm going to put, doesn't really matter. Let's put this, don't think it matters. I'll put this one on pause because for some reason my old mind was telling me that's what I wanted to do. I can neither confirm nor deny that that's actually true or not, but that's what we got going on. So anyway, where were we? We were talking about this whole printer thing. So an SD card reader. Got the SD card reader. All right. I think I am golden. I have always been told, 3D printers read STL files. Bamboo Labs has this really awesome splicer built into it. I take my files, I put it in there, I export my STL file to my SD card, I stick my SD card into the printer, I hit print, and I get an error message. So it's error parse G code. What? Okay, now the thing is speaking a foreign language to me because I've never heard of these terms. So on to YouTube again. What the W is a G code, and what is parse? And so I figure it out that it's what it basically is your whole file. It's not named properly. Okay, good. What's missing? STL. Even my first little file, it was a dwarf. So I put dwarf.stl, figuring that's going to work. Nah, doesn't work. Then I learn on YouTube that 3D printers today aren't using STL files anymore. They're using a file called a .3mf. And I can tell you what MF stands for. But we're family friendly here, so I will not tell you that. So now I go ahead and I save my dwarf as a dwarf.3mf. Stick it in, figuring I'm going to get a result. I had my camera set up. I was going to record my first 3D print ever. Error message. You guessed it. Parse G-code. What the frack is a G-code? So, after a little bit else, I finally found one video that explained it. And that G code has to be part of your file name. So instead of having a two-part name, dwarf.3mf, you actually have a three-part name, dwarf.gcode.3mf. And stick that in there, fire it up. Success. The thing is running. It's running. You know what we ought to do here? We ought to get this thing framed in. Now we're already impeding into the over here, so I don't know if, you know what, doggone it, we're gonna do it right there. We're gonna come around to here, we're gonna come down to here, and you actually had a couple roads going right through you like that. And are there any others? There's that one, and I think there's that one, and there's that one, and there's nothing there. Awesome. Okay. Oh, we got that right there. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll leave it at that. So, success. Printer's running. Tells me it's going to be 1 hour, 4 minutes. And I'm going to use 3 grams of filament. And 1 hour and 4 minutes later, I get one of the most awesome FDM printed miniatures. Now, granted, I've been playing Warhammer forever. I grew up through the whole Forge World, resin model thing. This thing is Forge World quality. So for all you naysayers and haters out there that say that FDM cannot compete with resin, dudes and dudettes, I just proved you wrong here with some physical proof. And I am actually going to go ahead. I did record my first print and the rant in that video. So it's going to be really kind of cool once I get that video up and running. It gives you a little better idea of what's going on. So I have finally concluded that I am going to stick with just printing off of a micro SD card and just have fun with that. Now, I'm in the process right now of dissecting this. This was my first attempt at a miniature with supports. And I already know my mistake here. I over supported it because Bamboo Studio has a support system built into it, but it's also very user friendly, in which it tells you the Forester. Let's go off the Forester's ring here. It's also very cool that all of the corrections that need to be made will come up in Windows that tell you got to do this, you got to do that. Is that where I need to go, or do I need to go one higher? I think no, that's too high. I think that's my road right there. And actually, I'm going to take that all the way out to here too. And Going to pull it back about 3 or 4 so we can get another beaver dam in right there. I think that's it. Yeah, that looks too high. There we go. So cha-ching, put you in right there. And I probably want to come down and start, what do you call it? Now this has got to be calibrated eyeball. Oh my God, I'm hitting another mountain. Ah, awesome. Okay, we'll go right to there. Boom. Okay, that frames that. Now, the next thing we're probably going to want to do is clear those out so we can start building our native village. Boom. Get rid of those. So, haven't decided what we're going to do on this beach right here. I mean, we could go reed farm, reed farm, reed farm, reed farm, and do dock workshops right here. But that's really overkill, I think. I would really like to do something a little different than that. And also, how are we doing with food? Food's good. Firewood is awesome. Logs are good. Stone is, we're not using much stone. Yeah, oh my God. And look at this. We got a lot of clothing. Okay, tools are going down. Let's remedy the whole tool thing before it bites us in the arse again. So the first thing I'm going to do is open a mine. You know what? Don't even have to, but I'm going to let them build it because, oh my God, we have no laborers. I'm going to steal a builder and I'm going to put you into the cart that's going to get us tools. The peddler cart. Open you, put somebody in. Okay, that should get us some more clothing and some more tools. For those of you that are not familiar with the peddler cart, or in that sense, any of these carts that are here, we have a wood cart, we have a fruit and veggie cart, we have the peddler, we have a hunter, we have a mine cart. Now, what do these do? I'm glad you asked. I will show you. Go into here, go into your traders, your traveling traders, and then right here, fruits and vegetables. You guessed it. That little cart makes fruits and vegetables. The peddler, it makes clothing, tools, and grain. And it doesn't just make regular tools, it makes iron tools, which is awesome. Hunter gets us leather and fur. The mine cart brings us coal, iron, and stone. Wood cart, you guessed it, makes logs. And this one here, the branches for fuel, I don't think I have that one in because I don't use it. If I needed firewood, which we have a whole bunch of right here, I actually got my fire cutter right here. And this guy only makes firewood. So we are going to have to put in eventually a saw pit someplace to make the to make lumber. But I'm not concerned with that yet. Okay, look at this. We got 11 up here. And then that means we're going to need an additional house because it's 2 people per house. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The 11th adult here needs their own place. Let's go ahead and open up this one. Cha-ching, cha-ching. And then as soon as you see the smoke coming up out of the chimney, you will know that somebody has moved in. So anyway, yeah, got my first 3D print. Dismiss that. I was so happy with it that I decided, you know what, for my daughter and her son-in-law, I was going to go ahead and print them out a miniature each also, because they're into the whole gaming D&D thing with their besties that are up in Seattle. So let's give them a shout out. Hey, Seattle friends. And I went ahead and I printed a, this is going to sound really weird if you're not into gaming. I printed a female half-orc for my son-in-law, and I printed a male kobold for my daughter. And I mean, they don't call it fantasy for nothing. So you can be what you want to be in the D&D world. So anyway, I'm almost thinking we should probably put right here 2 houses. No, I lied. I want to put a medicine man here because I want the ring of influence to go into this area here. So let's go ahead and grab Medicine Man. That would be a cool title for a song. Medicine Man. I'm digressing. So we're going to plop you in right here on the corner. Now, you are a 3x3. Before we plop you in, is there anything else 3x3-ish that we can put in? Right there. And let's go ahead and go down the line. So a wise what's the school size? Very big. Ha! It's been a while since I used this set. Chief's Hut is also, well, it's 3 wide, but it's long. Sweat Lodge, very big. So school and Sweat Lodge are very big. Burial Ground, Medicine Man, Hunter, don't need it. Hunting Ground, don't need it, don't need it. Fisherman does not go on land. Tobacco Patch, we're going to have to get that in. A fire tent cures the tobacco, that's big. Needlework is, you're a 3 by long. I'm wondering if we should put the business stuff right here. Okay, so you are 6 long or are you 7? You're 6. What is the tool person? The tool person is only 4. Okay, so 4, if we did the tool person and the medicine man next to each other. 1, 2, no, you're 5. 1, 2, 3, you are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, you're 6. Doesn't change anything. Medicine man first, right here in the corner, because you need to get as much ring of influence into that forest area as possible. Gonna let you build. Then we're gonna grab the tool maker and put you next to the medicine man. Like that. Then we're gonna grab the needle worker and stick you across from these guys. Just like that. Awesome. Should probably let them build those out. I wonder if we can already frame those in. Awesome. Why don't we start here? That's going to give us a better idea. Here, and come across and right. No, no, no. Oh, come on, where is it? It's right there. Nope. There, and then you had an insert right there. Oh, another one? Oh, that's right. You had a road going through you. Okay, so that's good. I know I wasn't putting inserts in, but I think over here we might. That should be my road in the middle. There's that. Do you have inserts? Yeah, you do. You got 2 there. You got another one there. One there. Where the heck are you? What the heck are you doing? Okay, there's that. Let them build it. And I think what we might do is we might put the housing around the outside of all of this. Now we need to get a school And we need to, maybe the two big things right here. And how much room do we have here? This looks like a two count. So we need something two-ish that we can put in right here. And you know, I'm almost wondering if we should give them a cart over here. Some type of one of those carts. Because I do want to square this off. So we're going to do calibrated eyeball 3. Right there. Okay, good, good, good. They're building road. So whatever this is, it looks like a 2 count. So we can either put in a double cart right here, a double wide, or we can put 2 single carts next to each other, or we can go with the linen weaver, the mead brewer. I know that's very stereotypical. I'm just trying to think if it's accurate or not. Why don't we put a pin in that one? Because we can put a mead brewer here. We can put a linen weaver in. The linen weaver would even be appropriate because it's right next to the needle worker here. And it would really be cool if we can get like a flax gatherer over there. Why don't we do a school? Oh, man. I don't know if we need a town hall for these guys. I'm thinking spiritual and I'm thinking educational. So let's go back and take a look and see what fits the build here. So we got spiritual happiness and school. Spiritual happiness. Oh, it doesn't have an arch on it. So we can actually place this one anywhere. I don't think the school has an arch either. So that's what that would look like right there. The escuela. Or is that the one we just looked at? Wise elders. Spiritual happiness. Oh my God, they both look the same, don't they? Well, then it's only appropriate to put these two right across from each other. So why don't we put this? We'll put the sweat lodge next to the blacksmith type person, like that. Then we'll grab the school and put that across from here. And in a perfect world, those are both the same size. So let's find out. Okay, going back to the whole printer thing. Overall, after 1 day and 4 hours of troubleshooting, I got to admit I am happy. I'm happy with the quality. Now the quality also comes at a price because in my settings, since I have nothing but time, I'm halfway to retirement, halfway to death right now. What I did is I sacrificed quality over time. So I'm actually making my layer height 0.1 millimeter. And if you take a look at this dwarf, I don't know how well this is going to focus or not, but if you look at that cape, there is no layer lines at all that are visible in that cape. And so I'm totally jazzed about that. Can we get 2 houses right in here and right in here? And I know that they got angled teepees here also. Old mine. Well, one old mine is built. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and commission another one to be built. And the reason I'm doing this is just in case my builders don't have anything to do. Oh my God, who built that? Oops. Didn't want to do that, but it's done. Okay, and I don't think there's anything we need to do here. 2 and 2, that's good. And look at this, chimneys coming out. We got 12 adults, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And we can even do a housing check unless they threw the ratio off. 6 and 6. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we got another laborer, so you know what that means? Another house. So here we go. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more of this. Would have made more sense. Now, if I would have seen this in the first episode, I probably would have put the outside chimneys on the outside and then put the 2 centered ones right here. But you know what? They kind of, it's like bookends right there. We can live with that. It's kind of town hall-ish, for lack of a better word. Okay, let's get that other house in so they can get more baby making going on, because everybody likes baby making. Better cool down the rhetoric on that one. I want dark and I want chimney on the side. Dark chimney in the back, dark chimney on the side. Awesome. So you are going to go right there. So cha-ching. There's dark chimney on the side, other side. Okay, those are the bookends. Cha-ching. And which one do we build first? I don't know. I'm still saying this one. Let's pause you. So cha-ching. There we go. Let's build it. Yeah, this is a really smooth build right now. So I'm kind of happy with it. The whole SD card thing, it's not ideal, but it works. And we're going to look at some housing over here for these guys. Let's go to the native set and see what housing is available for us. Now the teepees are for 4 people, which isn't bad. I'm not upset with that. The longhouses are for 5. So for 4 more logs and a little larger footprint, we can do longhouses, which do kind of look cool. Teepees. Oh my God, the teepees just fit right there. So they're 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, we can get 3 in. But then there's no gaps in between them. Now, an angled one, I think this might be a 4 footprint. No, it's also a 3 footprint. Wow. Okay, let's do that. Let's angle some teepees into this area. So let's do the flip right to there. There's where that door opens. So that's cool. And then we're going to go ahead and flip it one more time and put you right there. Oh, wait, don't build that. Don't build the teepees yet. There, put a pause on you. I put a pause on you. And then grab a straight one straight away. I love it when the English say that. Right there. And I mean, not really the most, you know what? Maybe it is the most perfect setup ever. Because one thing that we're doing differently here is that these people living here are also the ones working in the node. As you notice, we didn't put any housing into the node, so they're going to have to run from here over there. And that's something that we're doing that's different this time. So, okay, let them go. And you know what? Pause the one in the middle. Boom. There we go. We don't need this up anymore. Boom. Oh my gosh. So even though we ranted and even though we scratched our head a lot, we still managed to get some stuff built here. Now, when this is over, I'm going to have to rush to get to work. Got a half day today, but oh my God, it's going to be such an easy day at school. It's going to go by so quickly. Then I'm going to come home. I'm going to fire up the printer again. And I'm actually going to take this dwarf that has a 20 by 20 millimeter base, and I'm going to upscale it so that it has a 25 by 25. Now, the Bamboo Studio Splicer, it automatically scales the model. The XYZ axis is all calibrated together. So when you change the measurement of one, it all compensates for that change. So that's going to give me a larger base size, and it's going to give me a larger miniature dwarf, which might make painting a little bit better because that right there is a very small. Here, let me give you a for instance. This is a Nobbler from the Ogre Kingdom's army that was on a 20 by 20. And if you put this dwarf next to it, it's almost like a halfling. I would like to have the dwarf a little bit larger than that. So I'm going to try to upscale it to 25 by 25. The only thing is that I'm still scratching my head over this because then it's going to throw it out of sync for the Kings of War. But Kings of War, once again, goes by the whole movement tray size rather than the miniature count. So if the frontage is 100 millimeters, I can get in 5 miniatures using 20 by 20 bases, or we can do 4 miniatures using 25 by 25. You know what? I'm really, 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 really happy with this. Why don't we go ahead and drop in the other 3 teepees right there, since we already know that that's what we're going to do. And if time permits, we'll go back into our Plymouth village and maybe start entertaining the idea of some bakers or looking for other farm plots that we can put in to fit the build. And I don't know if Doug is still watching us or not. Doug, you haven't commented in a while, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I hope all's well for you. You haven't commented in a while, so I know you're going to want your duck blinds and you're going to want your goats. And I'm even going to go so far as to say you probably want a placer mine or two. So, what teepees? Let's do the angled ones first. So we're going to go flippy, flip, flip. And that one is going to go right here. So cha-ching, up, cha-ching, boom. And then we're going to do the flippy thing, and you're going to go right there. So cha-ching, you're going in. And then we're going to grab a straight one and go cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And you're going to go right there. Boom. Let's go ahead and put a pause on them. Pause, pause, pause. And we'll go ahead and put the back road in. Boom, there we go. And that is the native village so far. And you know what? Doggone it. It has a fisherman. And we're not bringing any fish in yet. So maybe that's the issue right here. No, we are getting protein. So this is either herbs, which we probably need somebody distributing the herbs. So we need an herbalist, and we should probably get a fisherman in. Now I know that the native set has a fisher person dude. Fisherman. So let's do the flip, flip, flip right there. And now, where do we put you? Oh, I just noticed this thing has no art, has no influence. So, technically speaking, we could put one off of here. There is no ring of influence on this. So, right there is where one can go. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we can drop a second one down here. Right there. Boom. And you know what? Let them build that. Oh, by the way, this was a supportless miniature, which came out perfect. It didn't require any supports. This conglomeration right here was my first attempt. I almost threw this away, but then I thought to myself, hey, let's peel and see what's inside of this. I mean, it looks like New York City skyscrapers. But then I started peeling, and look what I found. I found two legs. So that's telling me that inside of this mess is a miniature. So we're going to have to figure that out. Now I need a fisher person for this side, or 14, I need more housing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring in this one house. And once this house gets moved into, I'm going to start putting people over here. So let's go ahead and open you up. And the thing about all these houses going in, this is going to create a major baby boom for us. Because for some reason, when two couples move in together, the first thing they want to do, and kids, plug your ears, is get on with the baby making. And so, yeah, like that. What do you need? What do you do? Actually, you don't need anybody, and you're not doing anything. I don't even know what these things do. Maybe it's just decorative. Well, if that's the case, we got it. I'm guessing it probably makes some kind of happiness because it does have a ring of influence. But oh my gosh, no, what's going on here? Yeah, okay, don't want to gross you guys out. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we can still get some type of thing in over here. What do we put in? I am really, really, really leaning. Man, I'm really wavering between the mead brewer or the linen weaver. And we do have both of them put in over here. Can we start putting people in? No, we actually let's get some more builders because builders do become laborers when they're not working. Is there anything we can fill in here? Now, they got a town hall that we can use. I'm almost thinking maybe a little farm plot can go in nicely right here. Why don't we square the area off? Let's get them running. If we did this right there, actually bring it all the way down to here. Is that where calibrated eyeball goes? Yeah, I think so. So there, bring this in like that, there. Take this road to the fishing dock. Take this road to the fishing dock. Okay, fishing dock is going to need some kind of storage. And I think the storage that we're going to go with is the little two by the mini storages. Food plots. What is our dimension in here? We are 7 by 6. Oh my gosh, that's the same dimension as these. Oh, nuts on a biscuit. 7 by 6. 7 does not divide evenly. Oh, nuts on a biscuit. Oh my gosh, our stockpiles are full. Holy crumbs. Okay, then let's get a backup stockpile on this side over here. Wow, that was interesting. Oh, maybe we should put the beaver dam in first over. Oh my God, that won't. We can't get one in. That's too much of a spread right there. Nope, this one. Beaver dam, baby. Yeah, that's too much of a spread to get a beaver dam in. And you know what? I don't want to flatten anything out. So, yeah, I mean, as much as we probably should flatten something, I don't think we're going to. Because right there is probably where it should go. Okay, so if we did flatten one thing right here. No, you know what? That's cheating. If anything, we'll put in a creek plank bridge to get across. Oh, creek plank. Boom, and take me to the river. Take me to the other side, and a creek plank will also not go in right there. So, that is problematic. So now we're faced with the dilemma of, do we want to, and I'm going very slowly in case one pixel picks it up. Nope. Okay. Yeah, but there is stuff down there. Oh wait, we do have stuff here. No. Red. Where do you go to? You're one underneath. Oh wow, you don't even go there. Okay. You know what? Maybe just end of the road right there. Maybe placer mine right here or something on the water. Duck blind, baby. Maybe we'll do duck blind there. But we're not going to cross. We know that much. We're not crossing there. Let's find out where the bottom of our node is over here. because that's going to tell us where this crossroad is coming in. And we may or may not punch the mountain with a tunnel. That's to be determined. But let's go ahead and find out where the lower arch is, and that's right there. So it almost looks like, oh my God, don't cross on a bend. Bad move. Bad move. I see a bad move arising. Let's go ahead and move you up to there. That should freeze that. There we go. Now, I am going to pull back one. Yeah, one. Just in case we get a tunnel in right there. And this is going to cross. Oh, you know what? That might work. Might. So we'll pull this back a little bit to there. And see if we can get a beaver dam in right there. I mean, I'm not holding my breath for it, but it really would be kind of cool if we could. So here we go. Beaver dam, baby. Beaver dam, baby. Do. Oh my God, we can get one in. And one more. Right there? Nope. Right there. I think right there. Nope. Right there. That looks a little bit more kind of centered-ish. If that even is a term. Centered-ish. Yeah. Let's plop it. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. There goes monetization. No, it's a sponsor. Alka-Seltzer, sponsor me. Boom. Irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, that's good. Good. We got us a beaver dam, baby. Now, is there anything else we're going to do over here? As soon as that hits 15, we are going to start moving people in over here. And everything that they need. Oh my God, do we already have people in here? No. Good. It's just I don't see question marks on these. And no. Good. What's here? Okay, that's part of the needlework. Good. I think let's get those 2 farm plots put in over here. And I think we're going to have to just go with the same ones. So we're going to, you know what would have really worked well is if we can get the 3 sisters in right there. So that's out of this set. 3 sisters is actually this one right here. And that absolutely does not fit in here. So we're going to ixnay that idea. But let's go back to the Thanksgiving theme. 7x6, 7x6. This one is honey, corn, beans. Well, see, the corn and the beans are cool. And then this one is the turkey one and the pumpkin. So I think I'm going to put this one to the north. Now, where do you open? You open to that side? No, I want the house in the back. So flip, like that. I don't even know if I took that into consideration when I dropped it on the other side. So you're going in right there. And then we're going to take the second 7x6. And do you have a building? You don't, but you got some kind of baskety stuff here. Oh, that's the honey. Why don't we do that in the back also? Because I don't see a building or anything here. You know what? Or is the corn? Let's look at this one over here. Huh. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay, so I'm going to guess that the honey should be in the front. So let's go ahead and do that. Honey in the front, just like that. So cha-ching. Put it in. Awesome. Let them build that. And then, what are we doing next? Man, I really don't know what to do next over here. Oh, the Fisher people. They need storage. We can actually stockpile right here. Or do the little single smoker thing. That would be kind of cool. The little smokers. And then we get some smoked fish action going on here. And actually, the single smoker might work better than the. Oh my God! Please tell me I'm lined up here. I'm gonna flip for a second. Flip, 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 flip. Okay, it is lined up. Man, that was gonna throw me for an OCD loop there. Okay, trader, what you bring? Hull components. Bring me hull components. Negative. Okay, that didn't work well. Okay, here we go. Do 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 do. Let's get stockpile. I'm going to go with the original plan here. And we're going to stockpile inside here. And it looks like we can, let's start here and see how big we can go, what our options are. We can go 1 by 7. We can go 2 by, oh wow, 2 by 4. Now 2 by 4 still gets us more than 1 by 7. But if we did the 1 by 7, we can drop a duck blind or something in right there. Huh. But that kind of is an eyesore. We never put stockpiles in here, did we? I'm sorry I pulled away like that. It just dawned on me that we never put our stockpiles in here. And I really can't run it out because I don't know what's going to go over here. We can't do a creek. We can't do a beaver dam. So, placer mine? I don't know if the natives ever did any mining or not. But the placer mine would also come back into the into our node unless we started building off of this side. I'm wondering, no, not seafood scavenger. Right off of this point, that might be a placer mine because the end might wind up right there. Let's see if that would work. Placer mine, baby. Are you here? No. Are you here? Yes. No. Yes. Do 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 do. See, boom boom. This thing is long, so I was thinking this might bring it right. No, it doesn't like it. And see, this is going to start pulling into the node. Nope, don't like it. Get them moving. I guess we're going to come back to this area later. This has almost got me thinking, do we need to double up go too wide with the stockpiles? Because that's another option we have, is to go too wide with them. Or we can put stockpiles up here in the corners too. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out one way or another. We're going to find you. We're going to get you, get you, get you, get you, get you. Let's do it. Just to see what happens. I'm going to draw a second stockpile on top, and I'm more curious to see if they can even access that stockpile, or if I have their access cut off. So let them build that, and if they actually put something in there, then I know that they can access it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We're going to have to remove both of them and put in a 2 wide stockpile. Not a 2 wide, but a 2 tall, or 2, you know what I'm trying to say. Double row. Okay, let's move over to here. Is there anything we can do here that's going to greatly increase our livelihood? And still got 14. Are we okay with our housing count? Or are we off? Oh my gosh, we have a surplus of homes. So we must have had a death someplace. Okay, so we're not going to have to build houses for a while then. We'll let the families catch up with the houses that are available. Oh, that's kind of awesome the way that worked out. Now, I'm almost wondering if this should be another housing complex like this facing up here. And down here, nomads, baby. Yes, yes. Are they at the statue? You look nomadic. You're a citizen. Are you nomadic? Yes, they are there. Are you the wife? No. What are you? Nomad, baby. How many do we have? Two. Wow. Are these 2 men? We don't. No, it's not even telling us what their gender is. I think you just brought us 2 men. Okay, the men have come to procreate with our our women. Let's bring them in because we do have the housing for. Oh, wait a second. That's going to throw housing off right there. So we'll bring them in. Allow. Cha-ching. So now let's see what that does to our housing, because you guys might be going across the river. Okay, 2 housing check. 8 and 8. Interesting. 8 and 8, and you guys need housing. Okay, so we either have too many women or we have too many men in town. And I think what we're going to do is start opening up some teepees. So let's get these open first. So this one here, let's open it up. And that way our wonderful 2 homeless people here. See if are these the 2 nomads? No, they're not. Wow, unless okay, this was a nomad. I think because he's bringing in a steel tool and we're not making steel tools. So that's what tells me that he was a and are you the wife? Yes, you are. You're not educated and you also have a steel tool. So these are the 2 I guess these are the first 2 natives we're going to have in our town. Awesome. Go ahead and build your teepee. They're going to be hippies living in teepees. And they can have their own little rainbow festival going on over there. Oh my God, this is so awesome. This is a really casual build right now. No stress, just getting it done. I think what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna give them a little storage facility right here for the fish. I'm gonna give this person a storage facility for the fish, and maybe throw in some kind of a smokery thing for them. Let's see how that works. So let's go ahead and do we want to do the minis or do we want to do something other than mini? I'm almost thinking the mini might work, but we got a serious issue here because we are going to need some more storage in this area. Just trying to figure out how we're going to incorporate that. I'm almost to the point where we're going to put storage in all four corners right here. Because the natives don't have a market. But I'm thinking storage might be the answer. Do 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 do. Why don't we do that? And then what I'm probably going to do then is on the other side. No, can't do stockpile there. It's got to be a little higher. And the road's all the way up here. So by the time we get to that part, because what I was thinking on doing here is flipping to put 3 more teepees here and 3 more teepees here facing the other direction. And then we can put some more plots in right here and put some more plots in right here. But we are going to run out of storage quick. So that's our most critical thing to put in. Okay, we'll do that. So let's put in 4. I know this is overkill, but we're going to do it. And we're going to face like this. We're going to put 1 right here. So storage there. Let's come over to this side, go storage here. Let's do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. Come on down here. And that's on the road. Nope, nope. Okay, there's my road. Come on down. Go right there. And then this one over here is going to go right. No. Yes. There. Boom. Perfect. 4 storages. Oh, they do have access to the second row. Perfect. Well, that answered that question. That should remedy the whole issue with stockpile. And you know what? I'm almost thinking putting another one right along there. But we don't need to do that right now. You know, what time is it? 10:14. Okay. How much time is on here? 10 more minutes. Well, 11 more minutes. Okay. Goat meat. No, but you know what? Doggone it. I know that Doug wants his goats. So what can we do about getting some goats in town? And who would have the goats? Would we have the goats or would the natives have the goats? And I'm almost thinking we might have them. With the natives, I wouldn't mind putting in deer and I wouldn't mind putting in bison. But for us over here, and also what's going on here? We got those mines in. The next thing we're going to have to put in over here are stockpiles. Let's go ahead and give them a road that right there, and yep, right there. Come on down, so that when we want to start planning this village out, this is going to be the mining district out over here. And I really like that we spaced them, because now you can kind of get some character with the mines. We are going to have to stockpile this area. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Childbirth. Oh no. That's the worst. The worst in this game. Okay, we lost somebody. We lost 2 people, actually. We lost the mother and the daughter. So that's not happy. Hey, they got their teepee up and running. And they moved in. Those are our natives. First natives are moved in. Maybe we should give them a job. What do we need? Well, we got a lot of clothing. Oh, let's move our tailor back to something that he or she can tailor. Moving on over. Come on, this way. Go away. Oh no, I wanted that, and I want to see inventory. Okay, right now firewood is rocking. Apples are rocking. Okay, what can we do with apples? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is some type of a tavern type thing. The fodder thatch and the flowers can actually go into here. So inventory, flowers. What did we put in? 3,000. And then fodder thatch is going to be 3,000. Where's F? There it is. Because I'm just not doing anything with those things right now. Okay. Flour, apples. We don't know what we can do with apples. Oh my God, we can go carbon steel tools. Are we doing carbon steel right now? No, we're not. And I don't think this other workshop. Rough tools. No. Go away. I might pull this workshop and put in a health tent, because now we've got this workshop right here, or this blacksmith. I'm going to put him straight onto carbon steel already, and we're going to put somebody in. And actually, yeah, we need to rectify that. Now, did we switch you over? Furs? What were we going to go back to pelts? I don't know if we have any pelts in stock. That's another thing I was going to look for. Pelt clothing. Oh, here we go. We got 74 pelts. How are we? I don't think we would have any. I was going to say, how are we doing with feathers? No, feathers are non existent. Got some reeds, but if we pull feathers, we can actually make survival coats too. Yeah, I think we might do that. And what's our labor count? 4. Good, 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 good. I'm going to pop in one more builder just because that's a nice even number. I'm going to go ahead and throw somebody into you so you can start bringing some inventory over. If I'm not mistaken, this toolsmith here just makes very simple stuff. Yeah. Wood, stone, iron. That's it. So I don't expect to get the most use out of that, but we'll see how it goes. What if we put a couple 5x5s in between here? Because then we can get the three sisters in. I just don't know if we got enough housing for all that. We can always do housing up here and down here. Ooh, I am thinking out of this mountain, why don't we pull some jade? Oh, that would be so freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and get a road in first, right here. Going across. How far can we go? We can go all the way. Beautiful. And this might be our bridge going across right here. Or we'll bridge it from here across. That's going to hit the fishing dock, isn't it? No, we're just going to miss it. But that wouldn't make any sense to put a dock right next to the bridge. We would mess up their fishing area. Okay. Let's, and are they putting, yeah, they're already putting stuff into here. That's what I thought. Flowers. You guys making, oh, I don't even have fisher people. Doggone it. Okay. Let's, oh, wow, and we're totally not utilizing the node. Oops. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see what we can do. What we can drop in here. If we needed more housing, we could have always dropped the longhouses in, but I don't think so. Okay, we drew the line in the back there. There we go. Perfect. And you know what? We might as well go here, up 5. There. Come here, go up 5. Come over here, go up 5. And go inside, up 5. Perfect. Come down here, 5 down. Come over here, 5 down. Come here, 5 down. Come here, 5 down. Now what's that leave us in the middle? I can't see that, so we'll start over here. Right to there, we got 12. So we can do 5x5, 5x5, and have a double road in the middle. Well, I mean, that's no brainer on that one. I think that's what we're going to do. So, I mean, the only other thing that would really make it interesting is if we can put some animal stuff in there. And let's pull them out of this field here. Okay. What are you? You don't give me a dimension. I mean, you do fit. It's not perfect. And that's not perfect either. So we'll save the goats for our village. Pigs. Pigs do fit. Well, no, they're no. We do actually have a. No, they do fit perfectly. How wide across are they? 6. 6 across. So we can actually put this in, drop in a 5x5 next to them. And then we got pigs. Man, I'm spending more time in the native village than I am in our area. Oh, there's our timer. You know what would actually be kind of awesome is whatever we need, whatever these pigs need to um, gives pork in. So roots and potatoes. So if we actually got one of them farm plots that made potatoes or roots and put it right next to that, I mean, how cool would that be? And then another thing is we would need a butcher out here too. I think we might do that. It's too bad they don't have butchers in the native set. So there's the pigs. Cha-ching. Put that in. Let's look in that farm plot. Roots and potatoes. And we want a 5x5. So roots and potatoes? No. Roots and potatoes. Potatoes. Yes. Does it need and or or? Or. Good, 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 good. Okay. So there's potatoes, corn, berries, eggs, and firewood. Okay. What else is there? This one is nothing. This one is nothing. This one is corn, tomato, pepper, and egg. I still think the first one is the winner. And that's the Three Sisters, corn, bean, and squash. Now we're already getting beans and corn down here. So let's go back to this one. Potatoes, corn, eggs, and fire. I think this is probably the best one. I think this might be the winner. More berries. Or do we do Three Sisters? And the only other thing we're going to get out of that is squash. Maybe we'll do Three Sisters down here later. This gives us a little bit more variety of stuff. So I think this is going to be our winner. So let's go ahead and put you right there. And let's go ahead and put in all of the crossroads here. You're going to go there. You're going to go 2. You're going to go all the way through. Nothing. Nothing. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and I think we had a little frontage on here too. 4, 5. Oh my God. No. That wasn't supposed to happen. Doggone it. Are you absolutely serious? That wasn't supposed to happen. But it did, and so we're not going to do anything about it. Okay. Wow. All right. I think we're going to call this our episode. Let's straighten this out just a hair, just a smidgen. There we go. I'm going to bring it over, and there's a nice screenshot for us. Hopefully, dokily, the game captures it, and then there we go. Let the game capture that, and we're going to call this our episode. So we actually did get something done. We got some ranting in, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like. Give me a sympathy like for the 1 day and 4 hours I spent troubleshooting the printer. What are you bringing anyway? Whole components. No, couldn't get that lucky. So if you're watching me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit subscribe. If you do either of those things, tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channel. If you don't know 10 family, friends, and pets, tell 5 of them twice. Also, hit me up on Facebook and Discord at Grumpy Gnome Gaming. And please, 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 please share my videos with everybody you know, even if you don't like them. With that said, I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Did we do the whole hamster thing? Don't have Marlene here, so if you don't know 5 family, friends, and pets, go out, buy yourself a hamster, name the hamster Boo, and if you get that reference, leave a comment below. Now, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.